Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learning the truth. 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophets, servants scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you sisters that are sincere in your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be another video from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3. I'm going to be building off of this video. And today is going to be titled, Babylon the Great will be destroyed, man, which is talking about this place, America, man. You see, this place is going to be destroyed in our lifetime. You see, the Lord is going to destroy this place, man, from off of the face of the earth, according to Bible prophecy. And we see that fastly approaching. You see that this place is getting ready to go out of commission, right? So we're going to get into this video. We're going to listen to what it is Jake is saying, and I'm going to grab a few precepts, and Abaratazai be edifying. But with that being said, fair use on the 1976 Copyright Act, not getting paid for this video, educational purposes only.
Let me say this. America has done so much evil. There's no saving America. I'm going to say that again. America has done so much evil. There's no saving America. Now, put your wisdom in your studies against the wisdom and the knowledge of the Most High. I can assure you, God's wisdom would trump what you think, feel, or think you know. There is no saving the United States of America. Nothing will ever go back to the same way it used to be. It's going to get worse and worse. It's not going to get better. God is calling his people back unto himself. I don't care if you ain't religious. I don't care if you don't believe. The truth is the truth. For one, I'm not into religion. I'm into what God said in his word, and I'm into truth telling. The United States in this world will never go back to normal. You heard it from me. You can replay this tape over and over, whether I'm still on this earth or whether I have crossed over to be an ancestor or what have you. It's time to get your focus right and really find out what you're fighting for and why you're doing it and who you're doing it for. The chickens have come home to roost.
All right, and we heard what it is Jake said, and that's exactly what's going to come to this place, America. This place is predestined by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, ultimately to be destroyed, man. You see, that's what the Lord is going to do to this place. He's going to make this place an example, just like he made Sodom and Gomorrah an example when he overthrew it by fire. You see, and I'm going to actually go to a precept on that because it tells you about that through the Spirit. I'm going to go and pull it up, so bear with me. All right. So bear with me. But yeah, you know, brothers and sisters, this place, America, is going to go out, man. You see, this place is, already has its judgment sealed, man, of what the Lord is going to do to this place. You know, this is Jeremiah chapter 50. All right. And I'm going to start at verse 40. Well, I'm going to start at verse 39. It says, therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. You see, that's talking about America, man. You see, future prophecy talking about when this place is going to ultimately be destroyed by ICBM nuclear missiles, you see, and ultimately the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, which are going to ultimately destroy and melt everything in this country, man. You see, that's what's coming for America, right? Verse 40. As Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities, right? thereof, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. You see, because ultimately, as I'm about to go into, I'm going to grab the book of Revelations, chapter 18, and we're going to actually read it to that, because it tells you, man, that the only thing that's going to dwell in this place, America, after the destruction are desert creatures, man. You see, nothing else, not humans. You see, nobody be able to come over here and live. It tells you that in Isaiah 34, you see on down, it tells you that the Arabians shall not pitch tent there. You see, or that could be Isaiah 13 is one or the other. But yeah, man, all of those are future prophecies talking about America, the judgment that's going to come upon this place. So, you know, this place is not going to be saved, man. You see, at all. All right. But before I even go to Revelation chapter 18, I'm going to grab Jeremiah chapter 51. Right. And I'm going to start at verse 9. It said, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. You see, the Lord is going to judge this place, man. You see, verse 10, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare into Zion the work of the Lord, our power. Verse 11, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, right, which is going into the modern day Russians, right, because the Lord is going to put the spirit on mainly Russia and all of these other different nations, and as well as America's allies. And guess what? They're going to shoot their arrows, meaning those missiles, over here to Babylon, and they're going to destroy this place in 1 hour, as scriptures have said. So that's what's going to come upon America. That's going to be the end goal for this country, man. You see? For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance, right, of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, the vengeance of his temple. So like I said before, man, the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. You see, he's going to do away with this place, man, and it's coming very soon, right? And like the guy was saying in the video, that's why you continue to see things only get worse for this country, man. It's not going to get better. Things is only going to continue to escalate and get worse, ultimately leading up to this place's destruction. It's only going to get worse, right? And I'm actually going to precept on that real quick, because this is what's going to come, man, for this place, America. 2nd Esdras 14-16. For yet greater evils, right, meaning bad times, than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter, man. So only thing coming for this place, America, is miseries, man, plagues, judgments, you see, evil, man. Right. Verse 17, for look how much the world, right, shall be weakened through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Talking about the people, man. You see, you Babylonian people and the people in the world. Right. But chiefly here in America. Right. So this is Revelation chapter 18. And I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, and after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. You see, verse 2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You see, that's talking about the creatures that are going to ultimately be dwelling in this land after it's destroyed by those missiles. You see, in the chariots. That's the only thing that's going to be living here in America, man. You see. Animals, man, creatures, roaches, you see, anything that the Lord is going to allow to be able to survive this nuclear radiation. You see, they're going to live in this place. They're going to inhabit it. You see, this place is going to be a forbidden zone, man. You see, this place is going to be an example. You see, just like I read earlier, how Sodom and Gomorrah was made an example. The same thing going to be done this time with America, right? Verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, right? And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see, all of these different nations that you see that are empowered, that have, you see, authority, and they're, doing a lot of things financially, and they're getting ahead. You see, they're powerful. All of them got that power that they ultimately have by doing business with this whore, man. You see, we're doing business with America, man. This place has made all of these countries rich, man, and powerful. You see, from China to various other different nations throughout the world. You see. But it says, verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Right. And that's what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to do for the elect of the nation of Israel. Because ultimately, before he wipes this place off the face of the earth, he's going to deliver his remnant. You see, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, Abaratazah, we be at that number, you see, because they're ultimately going to escape the judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon this place, which is going to be done, like I said before, by those thermonuclear missiles and the laser beams of the chariots. You see, that's going to be the final plague that's going to come upon this place, man. Right. And these things are written, so these things will come to pass, man. You see, and we're fastly approaching that day where these things are going to come to pass, man, and where this place is going to be destroyed, man. You see, because look at everything that you see Donald Trump ultimately doing, man. He's definitely about to lead this place, America, to its destruction. You see? So I'm going to finish reading it. This is verse 5. And it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have remembered her iniquities. You see? This place, America, is the headquarters of wickedness, man. Everything that they promote in this society goes against the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Only thing this place promotes is wickedness, man. And that's why the Lord is ultimately about to do away with this place, man. He have not forgotten the sins of everything these devils have done in this country. You see, from slaughtering the Native American Indians and Gad, and you see the Northern Kingdom tribes that were over here in America. Everything that this country have ultimately just been doing has just been complete wickedness. You see, starting off with this devil, Esau Edom, who's ultimately the one that's ruling this country. This whole country was set up on wickedness, man. You see, and just how it was established on wickedness and destruction and violence, that's the same way Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to take this place out, man. You see? So it says, verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. Right? Verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. You see, that's this place, America, man, and the people that are ultimately in this land. Because they believe in their minds, you see, that America hasn't had to go through any hardship like being bombed and having to deal with, you see, military rockets flying over here every single day, like you got places going on around the world where they're dealing with, you see, like what's going on over there in Russia and Ukraine, and what's happening over there in the so-called Middle East today. I mean, all of that stuff is going to happen to America. But when the Lord allows those missiles and rockets to fly over here, it's going to destroy this place, man. You see, it's going to be completely annihilated. Right. So that's what's going to happen to this place. Because like I said, these people here in this place, America, they don't believe that this place is going to ever be judged or ever be touched, man. You see, a lot of these Babylonians believe in their mind that this country is going to stand forever. And that's not the truth, man. You see, this place is going to have its end, man. And its end is around the corner. Right. But I'm going to finish reading verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Right. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned, right, with fire. For strong is the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who judgeth her, man. You see, and how is this place going to be burned? Like I've been saying all video, by those ICBM nuclear missiles and the laser beams from the chariots, man. You see, that's what the Lord is going to pour out upon this country, man. You see, 200 million warheads, as the prophet John the Revelator saw, you see. And I'm going to actually go to that precept through the Spirit, you see. We're going to grab that real quick and we're going to come back. Right. So bear with me, brothers and sisters. We're going to grab that. All right. Bear with me. This is Revelations chapter 9, right? And I'm going to start at verse 16, right? KJV. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, right? 200 million. And I heard the number of them, right? And I'm going to read 17 as well. It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, right? Those horses represent power, which are those missiles, man. You see those ICBMs. Ultimately, we know during the time of John the Revelator, when he saw this vision, when it was given to him from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, they did not have intercontinental ballistic missiles back in those times. So he was just describing them off of what he can ultimately interpret them as in his time, you see. But these are talking about the missiles. It says, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, right, and of jacinth and brimstone. That's describing those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, those nukes. And the heads of the horses, right, whereas the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone, you see. Talking about those, the fire that's going to come out of those nukes, the radiation and all of the different chemicals that are in that bomb, you see, that the Lord have given over into the Smiths to be able to create this device, ultimately to bring forth judgment. You see, it tells you that in, you see, I'm going to grab that, Isaiah chapter 54. Right. verse 16, and I'm going to read it in the KJV. It says, behold, I, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, have created the smith, talking about the scientists, right, that blow up the coals in the fires, giving them the technology to be able to split the atoms in half to ultimately to create all of this different type of particles and, radiation and all type of elements, you see, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Whose work? The Heavenly Father's, man. You see, because these bombs are ultimately his weapons, you see, in his army. You see, these weapons are going to be used for his indignation, you see, to pour out upon America, right? It says, and I have created the waster to destroy, man, talking about that nuke, right? And that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to destroy this place, America, man. You see? And I'm going to get back to Revelation chapter 9, and I'm going to finish. I'm going to read verse 18. It says, by these three was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. You see, that's going to be people consuming in this fiery, radiation, mushroom cloud, smoke that's going to be going out through those missiles. You see, that's what's ultimately going to be consuming people. It's almost going to be like the scene that you've seen from Terminator 2. And that's exactly how it's going to play out, where you're going to have people, they're going to melt while they stand upon their feet, man. You see, they're going to melt. This whole place, America, is going to melt with fervent heat, man. You see, as it tells you in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10, man. You see, that's what's going to come, man. You see, and that's what's coming upon this place very soon, man. You see. So I'm going to actually go to that precept as well, since I brought it out through the Spirit, right? Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, because like I said, it gives you a depiction on ultimately how the people in this place that are not ultimately of the Lord's elect, that don't escape this destruction, how they're going to ultimately perish, man. And that's a horrible thing, man. And this is why we pray and hope, Abaratazah, that we're a part of the Lord's elect, that we're able to escape this second death, man. Because, hey, this place, America, is going to be a lake of fire, man. Right? It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, will smite all the people, right? Talking about the 2/3 of his own people, as well as you heathens, man, that have fought against Jerusalem, which is a people before as a place. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, man. You see? And this is going to happen to all of the people that are ultimately going to still be here in this place, America, when the Lord judges this place, man, through those missiles. You see? Because that's how America is going to be destroyed, you know? So I'm going to get back to Revelation chapter 18, where I stopped off at, and I'm going to start at verse 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, you see. And ultimately, these nations are not going to be wailing and crying for America because they love this place. They're going to be sad and crying because they know that ultimately, once this place goes down, that, hey, all of them are going to go down. You see, that, hey, all of that power that these heathens had, all of that they possessed, hey, all of that is going to be at an end when this place goes down, man. Because ultimately, we know who's next to rule after these devils are taken out of power. It's the Israelites, man. You see, Lord Yahushua is going to establish his kingdom upon the earth. You see, so it's going to be no more heathens ruling the earth in power and in wickedness, man. All of that is going to come to an end once this place, America, is destroyed. You see? So this is verse 10. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, right? America, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And that's how quick it's going to take Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to erase this place from off of the face of the earth. You see, it took them maybe about how many years, 200 plus years, to ultimately to get this country up to the place that is at now, to the condition is in. And it's only going to take the Lord literally 1 hour, you see, to overthrow this place, man. You see? But yeah, that's the day that's fastly approaching, man. And this is going to be America's end. So yeah, this place will not be healed. It's not going to get great again, like Trump is ultimately telling you Babylonians. You see, this place is just going to continue to suffer and to continue to go downhill from here on out. This place is going to continue to just get hit on all sides with these plagues and judgments that the Lord is bringing upon this place, till ultimately he finish it off with those missiles, right? So, you know, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Abaratazah, pray it be edifying to you, brothers and sisters that come across it. With that being said, we're going to end the lesson like we always do by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem, Rakak Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. Also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, servants scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you sisters that are sincere in your children. Shalom. America is going to be destroyed, man, and it's coming soon.